Yo, what's up, YouTube? We're back. How do you beat Showdown quick? Be fast. The fastest possible every single time. We don't want to waste time losing Showdowns, raging, pulling our hair out, smashing our controllers, having to pay $60 for a new PS4 controller, DualShock 4, new Xbox controller if you're one of those kids. How do you beat it every single time? How to beat Showdown. Here we go. I'm gonna tell you some tips and tricks. I'd say I probably have like an 80% win rate, 90% win rate. I basically beat it every single time. Look at those Jack Flaherty's. Go watch the other videos on the channel, roster update videos. We got gameplay coming. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button. We're gonna get things going right now, man. All right, so how do you beat it quick? I'm just gonna hop into Charisma series because it's one of the most recent ones I think with the Charisma program. So basically, we're gonna talk about drafting. Is the first thing we're gonna talk about. Drafting. So first thing you want to do is look at who the final person you're facing is going to be. Charisma series, the final boss is a Luis Castillo. Jesus Christ. I don't know why I can't pronounce his name, but you know he's going to be a righty. He's got to change up. So you're going to want mostly lefty players for that last showdown. Because righty, he has decent velo, I believe. Yeah, I know he's got nasty velo. What am I saying? That 97 Castillo can throw like 101. And I'm pretty sure he has a sinker too. So you want to take mostly lefties to be able to beat that final showdown. So looking at this, highest overall lefty. Looking at Marcus Semien, yeah, he's solid. You know, 97 overall, highest overall, good stats. I'm taking Vogelback in this round over him just because he's a lefty versus those final showdown players. Same reasons. I'm probably gonna go with David Justice here. I'm not great with Jazz, stuff like that. And then you know it's fine to have some righties. Tatis right there is good. I'm probably gonna go Goldschmidt in this round just because if there is a lefty in one of the intermediate bosses, and then we're gonna stick with Kyle Tucker as a lefty, platoon lefties, supercharged Bogarts for sure, and then the rest of these guys, you know, you just want to keep drafting lefties for the final showdown. Now here's where you get some perks. Now the perks in these earlier moments aren't even nearly as important as the diamond ones, because if you lose one of the earlier moments, it's not a big deal, but when you lose one of the later on moments, that's where controllers start getting smashed and broken. So really, you want to look at this. Exit velocity boost in the 7th inning or later. All of these like boss red moments are usually in the 9th inning. It's considered to be in the 9th inning, depending on how many, even though there's a bunch of outs left. So these all apply because you're in the 7th inning or later. Sometimes exit velocity boost, and then silver. Honestly, I don't even look at those really, to be honest. But you're gonna want to equip those, and then we'll get into a showdown real quick. Alright, so as you can see, I'm facing a lefty, so obviously you would want to do the opposite of this. But look at this. Dontrell Willis, he's a lefty, so you would stack righties top of the order, and then he's a closing pitcher. So where's his stamina at? He's got 113 stamina, so that's actually pretty insane. Actually, no, he's a starter, so this isn't going to apply. But when you have a reliever in one of these showdown moments, you're going to actually be able to look at his stamina, and people like Eric Gagne or like different closing pitchers you have to face, they'll have staminas that are like 30 or 40 or below, and they're gonna have to get 9+ outs against you. So you can literally sit there and just take pitches, because a lot of the time they don't even throw strikes. Like that's a good pitch to hit. Lefty, though, you can see it's a little bit harder. The ball comes in a little bit faster, but a lot of the times these pitches aren't gonna be right down the middle like that. You can swing at that, easily roll over. You want to be patient, make the pitcher work. Dontrell Willis is a little bit different. These CPU controllers, I'm telling you, they live on the corners in Showdown. So you gotta just be patient, wait for your pitch, hanging change up. You gotta do something with that. You know what I mean? Those are the pitches you want to swing at. And if you strike out, you strike out. But really, you're gonna get pitches like that, and you should be doing more damage. Daniel Vogelback versus lefties. If that was Tatis at the top of the order, you want to have an approach like that when you're actually playing the Showdown moments. This is the Team Affinity East Showdown right here. So I know we're going to be facing a righty at the end, Sandy Alcantara. I know he's got a nasty sinker, so we're going to want to stack lefties for that last final showdown. And I'm pretty sure there's a lefty reliever in between, so we'll have at least Aaron Judge on there, so should be fine. Rounds like this, they all kind of, you know, as you want to do every single moment in between, so you can get the best cards for that final showdown, and you get a bunch of runs. Runs stack up towards the end. You'll see what I mean in a second once I speed run this draft. So look, as you can see, these first showdown moments, they're all going to be red, which is different than years past. Years past, they used to have a lot more intermediate showdown moments that weren't win or go home. These are all win or go home, which just makes it really frustrating. But look, you only get one, you only get one, only get one. Then you start getting 2 per, and then you get 3 per at the end. So you can get to the end right here, and you'll be at like 10 runs before this moment, and then you'll get to 13 runs, and you'll get to 16 runs, and bam, you basically just have to score 1 run at the end. So another thing I want to point out is I would do these moments regardless of how difficult you might think that they are, because these are worth 3 runs. Like 3 final showdown runs are worth in this moment. And the actual moment itself, a lot of the times, look, this moment is take the lead while you're tied and before recording 8 outs. So a lot of these moments are scoring less than 3 runs at the end. Like you might have to score 1 or 2 runs in this moment and you get 3 runs. So it's pretty worth it, the ratio right there, if you get what I'm saying. So that's another tip I would give. And then getting into these moments, I mean, it's really just about stacking lefties, and you'll see what I mean. All right, look, so we got the righty on the mound. And this guy is another starting pitcher, even though it says closing pitcher. That's just for this. He's got to be a starter because his stamina is 115. So taking pitches probably isn't going to affect his stamina as much. He's got pretty good control, but his Ks per 9 is low. So that's an advantage right there. He's got a sinker and a slurve. So you got to just be patient, and you got to choose a pitch to sit. Usually I would say sit fastball because it's probably the easiest pitch to go yard on. So look at that. We're sitting fastball through the hanging slurve. It's tough luck, but we got 3 pitches. Then he throws a fastball. It's 98. All right, we got gassed up. What do we do next? Let's sit something off speed right here. See? Sit off speed. If he freezes you with the fastball, it's fine. But I probably would have swung at that if I was sitting fastball. I would have popped up. Sitting off speed. Fastball looks slow. Go yard on it. I mean, it's really just about waiting for a pitch like that. Look at that. Fastball, middle. First mission's done in about 30 seconds. So that was a good approach to that mission. As you can see, we got 1 run, and you're going to get additional players for your squad. Contact hitters, I mean, I love using contact hitters. D. Gordon, though. We'll take D. Gordon just because as we progress through the showdown moments, we're going to start getting diamond batters. So many diamond batters that towards the end, we're going to have a lot of players that are golds and silvers and whatnot that won't make the actual hitting lineup. So we'd be able to have D. Gordon on the bench for pinch running in these final crucial moments where maybe it's a close game and you can pinch run D. Gordon, steal a base, and then avoid the inevitable double play that I know you're going to hit into in that final showdown. So having D. Gordon is a good card early on, just for the speed factor and whatnot later on. So now we're loading into the game against Ken Giles. Ken Giles, he is a reliever, he's a righty. Stack the lefties early on. Bottom 9th, bases loaded. You want to avoid the double play. That means don't chase. Another thing I want to say, nothing to do with Showdown. I'm back from college. Finally, left Penn State, back at the old homestead. It's 100 degrees in this room. I mean, I'm sitting here. I'm right below the fan. Can't have the fan on during the videos. Gotta respect the grind. Smash subscribe if you do. Smash the like. Smash subscribe. But I'm burning. I need the fan on or else I'm going to die. So that's why I got to beat this Showdown quick, and you're going to see it right here. Bases loaded. You don't want to hit a double play. Don't chase anything out of the zone. That's the approach here. See, like, that's fine. Check the swing. Would have been a double play. I guarantee it. I know you guys might be looking at that perfect. I know it would have been a double play. Look at the player card. He's got 25 stamina. 25 stamina, and he's got to record how many outs? 10 outs. He's got to go 3 innings with 25 stamina. You just got to be patient, make him work, and don't chase. And that's the inevitable double play you don't want to hit into. Look at that pitch. It's below the zone. I shouldn't have swung, and it was a 3-pitch at bat, and that's depressing. So look, here you go. Now you got one of the bigger lefties up. You really want to make him come to you. Everything he throws is going to be hard except for that slider. So you want to sit fastball, and if he throws the slider, you want to spit on it really, unless it's a hanger. Sit fastball, and you end the moment just like that. Stack the lefties early in the moment. Avoid the double play that I hit into, and just sit for a pitch like that, and you're good to go. As you can see from the situation, all these final boss moments are 9th inning or later. Look at the bottom right, bottom 9th. So even though we have 7 outs to spare, it's considered 9th inning. So when you're picking your perks and it says, you know, do blah, 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 XYZ, you know, grab a hot dog from the concession stand in the 7th inning or later. I swear that's one of the perks. Then you can pick that one and it'll be activated because it's 7th inning or later, even though there's 7 outs remaining. Cedric Mullins is up, lefty versus righty. We like that early in the order. And that's just, you know, that's just classic MLB The Show right there. Now we got D. Gordon. You can lay down bunt if you want. I mean, first and third, you can basically exchange the out at first base. Hope the guy on third scores on the sack bunt and have the winning run on second if he gets the bunt down. But even though he has 99 drag bunt, we're not going to get the animation. So that's tough. And then when you're in a situation like this where it's kind of crucial and you're kind of sucking, like you saw that swing I just had, you want to take a break. You know, the only thing you lose from losing a showdown is your time. You don't lose stubs. You don't lose anything. You literally just lose your time. So it's all in your time. And you want to just take a deep breath, wait for your pitch, and then hit a 350-foot warning track shot. Or go Yahtzee! Just like that. That's how you want to beat Showdown, baby. Alright, so I did that last moment right there just so I can show you some of these diamond perks that you can be getting. Lefties like Utley. I mean, he's solid. He'll be solid versus Alcantara, but I'm still probably taking Acuna. Just sure, because that high overall actually does matter. Now, diamond perks are where you want to start focusing because these will give a significant boost. Let's see, contact and exit velo boost for your third hit. That sucks. Significant exit velocity boost in the 7th inning or later. We want that. Hero time is a really good perk for Showdown. Hero time is the perk you want to go with right here. So those are all the tips I have for Showdown. Make sure all your perks are equipped. Make sure you're taking hero time as much as you can. And basically, like I said, it doesn't matter where you have these cards. You can have Acuna playing, you know, shortstop if you want. But you got to be smart. You can have speedsters on your bench for crucial moments, and you want to play it on your time. Those are all the tips. Hope you guys beat Showdown every single time, and I guarantee you, you won't ever lose ever again.